to rehab. And I said, no, no, no. Well, Rock shows up and Rock talking that shit. Now, just a reminder, 2 weeks have passed. 2 weeks have passed since they took Lou away. You see, I called him Lou. I only call him Lulu when we're talking about specific events. But it's been 2 weeks. Now, if you guys, well, not to expose yourself, I have been in Alcohol Anonymous. I did it while I was in the military because that's when they tried to hit me with that DUI that I ended up beating, but I still had to do 2 months worth of damn alcohol bullshit. So I've been in these meetings. I've had a therapist. During the pandemic, I had me a therapist help with my PTSD. I was very, very, you know what I'm saying? I got anxiety, suspicious packages, all that shit gets to me because that used to be my job, bioenvironmental. So responded to it. But there was a point where I was in a depressed state and I did drink a lot. Like what I'm drinking now, it's just me like doing a little sippy sippy. You give me a liter on the weekend when I was in the military, man, I'd tear that thing up. But going into therapy is it works for you if you actually participate and open up. Now, for Rock, on the other hand, she's looking at it as this nigga Lou's been fucking up. But you got to understand, this is Rock that we're talking about. Remove Raquel from this. This is Rock that we're talking about. And listen to all the stressors that Rock has on her plate. We got Lulu running his mouth. We got Lulu telling. We got Lulu informing everyone about all the murders on the South Side. Then we got our son, Kanan, ripping and running the streets, doing Lord knows what. We got Ronnie out here stealing connects from behind their back. We got Snaps and Pops putting money in Ronnie's hands. We got Stefano telling her she can't get out the game. We got the feds looking at Marvin. We got a lot of stuff on our plates. And remember, 2 weeks have passed. So not only has 2 weeks passed, but a lot of bullshit has occurred also. So when Rock is in here, she's basically saying the same thing that I say. Man, fuck what Lulu's going through because we're going through it also. Now, the therapist, he's like, whoa, Rock. Chill, baby girl, chill. I don't think you understand. Your brother requested you to be here. Now, the way that you're talking to him in that tone, that's one of his stressors. That's one of his triggering points right there, Rock. But he did tell me that you're one of the most important people in his life. Now, that hit Rock, and she started to think about it a little bit and said, damn, my brother brought me up here. He really thinks that I'm the most important person in his life. But when you start to look at the bigger picture, who does Lou have in his corner? Jessica, she fucked Crown and went over to damn California. Kanan came and drank with him one day, ain't seen him since. Marvin is forcing him to go catch bodies. Rock was that mother to him. The only thing we seen Joyce do was give him burnt toast, burnt eggs, and request money. Every time it's requesting money. So Lulu is going through it. Now, this ain't Lulu's story, so we really can't give a fuck about Lulu because we got to talk about Rock and primarily focus on what she got going on. Now, Rock is listening and like, wait a minute, I didn't know that Lou felt this way about me. And the reason she didn't know that is because Rock, as she told him, I got feelings, but I can't show my feelings. Lulu is the baby brother. Lulu wants to get out the game, but Rock understands that the game is the only thing keeping this family afloat. Being a landlord, that shit ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It can't happen. It won't work. So now she's sitting in here and Lulu's like, yeah, I love you, Rock. She's like, I care about you too, Lou. Dr. Caldwell, kind of watch he got on. How much y'all think Dr. Caldwell's making? Because right now I'm doing the same. I'm doing Dr. Caldwell's body right now. I'm doing his body of work right now. I might as well be the therapist. I might as well be the one getting Lulu through this. Rock, matter of fact, Rock, go ahead and put your number down on this piece of paper right here. Put your number down right here. Write this down. I'm gonna contact you directly. All right. I'm gonna page you whenever Lou needs something. My name is Dr. Caldwell, aka they call me Mo for short. Where does Mo come from? Dr. Caldwell. If you pronounce it in French, it's Mo. You know what I mean? Omar. That means Dr. Caswell in French. Now write your number down here. I got your billing information and everything. Also put your address on there. I might show up and we can have a one-on-one consultation, me and you. But I ain't gonna lie, he was looking at Rock like, damn. Rock talking bad to you. Man, all right, let me ask y'all something real quick. I know this is off the subject, but what y'all think about Rock pulling up in this Michael Jackson all gold? Just leave me alone, girl. Just leave me alone. Rock pulled up in this all gold. I was looking like, wait a minute. Rock, you know damn well you shouldn't be pulling up. This nigga Lulu is fighting for his life. She pulled up in this all gold. Just leave me alone, girl. Rock, look, she pulling up to a therapy session and Rock pulled up in this shit. What up, Amina? Hey, Amina, I got your message on Instagram. I'm gonna hit you back. It went to my request, so I didn't see it at first, but I seen it today. So I got you. I'm gonna hit you up. So they getting ready to leave. That's a big ass belt buckle too. And me and Rock got the same glasses on. Only mine are prescription. Hers are sunglasses. All right. So she talking to Lulu. You could tell that Lulu ain't had a haircut in 2 weeks. She said, "How long you got to be here?" Now, did Lou say he had to be there for a couple of months or a couple of more weeks? You know, I wasn't watching with the caption, so I couldn't read what the hell was going down. Did he say a couple of months or a couple more weeks? Couple weeks. Yeah, see, okay, I thought he said weeks. And that, so I was thinking he was only there for 2 weeks. So what he's gonna do? Unless he's saying like, let's just say okay, 6 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It's a month and a half. You know what I mean? I thought because when he said weeks, I would think you only been here 2 weeks. This is a month program. But I'm thinking when he says weeks, maybe like 5, 6 weeks or something like that. They probably counted in weeks instead of saying months. Because it's just like, you know, when women are pregnant, okay, how far along are you? I'm 32 weeks. What the fuck is 32 weeks? I don't know what 32 weeks is. How old is that baby? The 15 months. Nigga, how old is that baby? Is it 1 or 2? If it's 15 months, that's what, 12, 3? That baby's 1 year old. I don't give a fuck about it being 1 month, 1 year, 3 months old. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. How old is the baby? I don't know. I don't do all that shit. Those numbers don't. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Oh yeah, my baby is 22 months. Man, what the fuck is 22 months? Is the baby 1 or 2? Well, 22 months, it'll be 2 in 2 months. Nigga didn't say that. The baby will be 2 in 2 months. Don't tell me 22 months now. I got to count on my hands and feet. And it's what, 12 months? So I can't even count on my fingers. 1, January, February, March. Oh, I got to use my knuckles. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. Oh, so your baby is okay. Your baby was born on January 1st. Your baby 22 months. Oh, it's October. Why you didn't say that? Why you didn't say that? George said, Lou lead the lineup, man. They ain't giving you no lineups in here. That's extra. She said this costs more than a cruise. So I'm thinking this is probably for the whole therapy session. I'm probably saying like 25,000, 30,000. I don't say you could tell Mo don't have children. You damn right, I ain't got no children. I don't know none of that shit. Oh yeah, my baby is a 3T. Nigga, what the fuck is a 3T? What size does the kid wear? Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna buy that little motherfucker nothing. I'm about it. If you want me to buy your baby something, I'm gonna buy your baby if you have an infant and you want me to buy your baby some clothes, I'm gonna buy your kid a size small in a t-shirt. So you can put the infant in there and the infant can grow up and it eventually wear that size small t-shirt. I don't know nothing about them months. We supposed to be talking about Lulu getting out this motherfucker in a couple of weeks, but we don't know how long it is. But we have a second where we look at the family and it touches our hearts. Lulu starts to tear up. Rock gives him a kiss on the cheek and lets him know, hey, don't worry about how much it costs, Lou. Get yourself together. Because one thing I peeped that I don't think anyone else did, she told Lou, don't worry about how much it costs. Don't worry about the checks. Get yourself together so we can get you out here. Rock is insinuating once you get out of here and you sober up, you're back in the game. I own you, nigga. You know Rock is putting this debt over this nigga's head. Let's be real. Rock is putting this. Lulu, it's 25 bands for this shit. When you get out, you're going to owe Rock 30 bands, brother. Y'all think Rock is going to charge Lou for this? Blunt says she ain't dropped one tear. Come on, man. I'm trying to show the softer side of Rock. Come on, man. Let me show the softer side, Blunt. My baby's 73 months. Hell yeah. So just a heads up, if any of y'all care, I'm 462 months. Just in case y'all care, I'm 462 months. So if they make anything for 462 month old niggas, let me know. But do you guys believe that Rock is gonna hold this debt over Lulu's head? Because that's what I was hearing. Let's be real. When she said, "Don't worry about the checks, we'll get them. Just make sure you get yourself together and get back out here." I'm looking at it like, hey, once you get sober, nigga, you know you back out here, right? Because what else is he gonna do? You can't go legit. There's too many bodies. You got the whole Scrap family on yourself. You got D Wiz. You got Crown. Amina said, of course, he would never hear the end of it. Finally, someone's on my side. Snack said the same thing. She will. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that have been hating on me. Y'all my family, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my family, and y'all can hate on me. If you a Moet and you subscribe to my channel, you can talk. Well, you can't talk too bad to me because I get on your ass. But man, you can talk, you know what I'm saying? You can talk shit to me. If you subscribe to my channel, that means you support me. If you support me, then hey man, we gonna talk some shit with each other. You know, I'm not offended by anything. Now, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, you start talking shit, then I'm going in because I don't give a fuck. But yeah, if you subscribe to the channel, y'all can call me a hater all you want. But in reality, it's just y'all hating on me, man. It just takes a little bit more for y'all to realize where I'm coming from. Because I'm speaking from the heart. It's a simple message, and it comes from the heart. Let's continue on. We on the clock. God darn it. Y'all got me sidetracked. All right. So Rock leaves Lulu up here and tells him, don't worry about the cost. And now we get to the worst shootout we've ever seen in our life. You guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, a 1 being good, a 10 being the worst shit you've ever seen in a shootout, what would you rate this shootout? We didn't already went over the details. What would you rate this motherfucking drive-by? Rock is pulling up to the stop sign, to the stoplight. These fools roll the window down and look over at Rock before they pull the Thule out. Now, I've never been in a drive-by as far as being the drive-byer, but I've been the one that's been the drive-by on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a drive-byer. I've been a drive-by on. So I don't know what the proper procedure is, but I know you need to be prepared for it. Arms already out the window, windows that ain't on child lock. Rock did exactly what she was supposed to do. In these type of events, you're supposed to hit that gas no matter what. The only thing you can do is get low and drive. Lean towards the center console. Don't be leaning towards the door. Now, most of these bullets here, they're not going to penetrate through the door as much. But they're still going to get through there. But you want to duck like Cleo did. Lean towards the center console and you just hit the gas. But you got to be aware. You can't freeze up. Once you see them pull up, you got to do like Rock. You already got to know which way you can turn. And that's why I was telling you earlier, don't ever stop right behind the vehicle. If you beefing with niggas, don't even do it right now. And always keep your car on a slow creep. Never come to a complete stop unless it's a stop sign and you in certain neighborhoods because you get that rolling stop to get your ticket. But other than that, when you coming up to these lights, you see it's turning yellow from a distance, already slowed down. So when you start creeping up to that light, if you need to, you can get the fuck up out of there. But Rock hits the gas. She knows she can go right because it's just one car parked over there. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop. They shooting. Pop, 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 pop. Nope. Rock gets low. She tearing up everything. If you ain't never wrecked your whip, then you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. I done flipped my car before. I done hit 2 guardrails. I went to the left side, boom, hit that motherfucker, tried to correct, and the car went all into the right side, hit the whole right side. If I find, I'm gonna find a picture for y'all before we get off this motherfucker. Survived that bitch, man. I done been through a lot of shit in my life, but Rock gets the fuck up out of here, and that's all I can do is commend her because she had heels on too. Rock was looking good. She just left her brother Lulu, y'all. She just had the all gold on. She said she had the Wizard of Oz all gold. There's no place like home. There's no place like. That's what she was thinking when these niggas pulled up. That mouth drop. Oh my. Rock got the fuck up out of there. We gotta, hey, this wasn't a bad drive-by. This was a good execution by Rock. Fuck that. This is Rock's story. This is great execution right here. This is some shit that would go down with me. You got to be able to, hey, this is what Suge was supposed to do. This is what Suge was supposed to do. When they got the shooting, that nigga Suge was supposed to pull off. That nigga Suge sit there. Well, he did get hit in the head. So that's a little bit different. He did get hit. So he probably couldn't, like once he got hit, he was all done. But you got to always stay calm. Well, again, that was exact, Alex. Exactly. Them windows didn't roll all the way down. The windows didn't roll all the way down. That's the problem. But this is the 90s. Remember, first of all, real quick, off topic. Hey, General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, all you piece of shit vehicle makers. Did y'all think that was like windows don't go all the way down to protect the kids? Like that's really what y'all thought? Nigga, that was a piece of shit, man. My parents had a red Oldsmobile 1988. The back windows didn't roll all the way down. One day we was in the vehicle. I think I was probably like 6. This is definitely before my car wreck. So they had it had the automatic. You got to press it. Well, my ass, I got up on the window. We was up at McDonald's, and I stuck my head out the window. You know, the window don't go all the way down. My brother, he presses the thing, so the window goes up with my neck stuck up in that motherfucker. I'm like, God. So my mom's ordering us some food. I forgot where we was coming back from. Well, my brother rolled the window up, so I'm in the back. I can't get the fuck up out of that motherfucker. My brother rolled the window up. My mom had to pull the car out of the McDonald's driveway because you know you up close to the thing. So she had to pull us out the driveway. I'm still stuck in there. She pulled us out the driveway, and then she opened up the door and she had to roll the window down. But when she opened up the door, my feet came off of the handle because my knee was on the handle and my feet were on the seat. So that's how I was holding myself up. Like, But when she opened up the door, my feet dropped. So I'm kind of hanging out the window. Like, God, I should sue them niggas. Oldsmobile, I should sue you niggas, man. I almost goddamn put a Lulu on myself, man. Fucking, I'm in the damn window. The lady that I remember it too. It was an older white woman working at McDonald's. She ran out and the car behind us came. I think him and his wife got out, but I know for sure it was an older white woman that was working at McDonald's. She came out the window. Well, she didn't come out the window. She came out the back door, but she looked out the window and seen it because you could hear me screaming. My mom's like, them damn fucking half windows, bro. This is some bullshit, man. It was good times. All right, so Rock gets up out of that jam. Let's continue on, y'all. The next time we see Rock, Rock is at the house. All right, we're gonna pick it up a little bit. Are we good? Damn, we almost at 2 hours. We only got. All right, let me pick it up a little bit, and then we'll joke around a little bit, a little later. Cause we ain't even brought the Rico board up. We don't even care about the Rico board at this point. Cause nigga, that shit's all falling apart. We do got some bodies to put on there. But Marvin shows up to talk to Rock. Geo Metro. So that was the first. Well, my sister had the Geo Metro. She had a purple one. And on Fridays, I would drive my sister's car to school, and my sister would ride my mom to work. So I used to drive a little purple Metro, Geo Metro. I ain't gonna lie, I used to have the girls with that motherfucker too. My senior year, I had an 88 Acura Legend. It was gold on 16s. But I used to drive my sister's car on my junior year. I used to get the girls that motherfucking purple Neo after school, drop them off at the crib, go over there, do a little. We'll talk about that on Kanan story. But at Rock's house, damn, wait a minute. Oh, Rock got the. It's looking a little heavy back there, Rock. I ain't even know what you got going on, Rocky. All right. So at Rock's house, Marvin shows up like, hey, man, that hit, it was Marvin, man. Words going around. I mean, I'm Marvin. My bad. It wasn't me. It was Rock. It wasn't me. It was Ronnie. Word going around the street, it was Ronnie. But Kanan ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, Rock is looking at him like, hey, man, don't tell me about my son. I know we got a war on our hands, but I don't want to start a war when my son is in the other trenches, basically saying he's with the ops. But Rock knows she has to do something. And whenever you got an attractive woman, let me tell y'all something. Brothers, whenever you got an attractive woman that smokes cigarettes, be careful. Be very, very careful. If you got you an attractive woman that's really out here doing it and she smokes cigarettes, no disrespect with what I'm about to say. None. Be careful, that bitch crazy. That motherfucker smoking them cigarettes at any given moment. That motherfucking cigarette high, that motherfucker can either snap on or snap off, and she snapping a nigga neck. Be careful for them cigarette smokers. You know what I mean? That's a proven fact. Niggas that smoke cigarettes, and y'all know when I say niggas, I'm talking women, I'm talking men, I'm talking anybody. When niggas smoke cigarettes, them niggas is on high alert at all times. Just be aware. Rocks hit that cigarette. That motherfucker Rock said, don't fucking tell me. Who my son's working with, Marvin. I know who you. I know who he's working with, Marvin. I said, oh shit, Rock is on some demon time right now. Marvin, I need you to go talk to Snaps to them. So she sends this nigga Marvin off. And then Howard ends up showing up. Now, I didn't notice this at first, but did y'all, when we seen the like the trailer and we seen the photos? I mean, I know yesterday I zoomed in. I wasn't really paying attention, and I take that L. But dog, Rock has several pistols on her. She ain't playing around. After that drive-by, she said, "Man, fuck that. Y'all niggas ain't catching me off guard. I'd be damned if a chick little bow wow me because I'm a hood nigga." That's what Rock was thinking. Well, Howard ends up showing up. Now, Howard, we already know. We don't know. Rock don't know. He shows up to the crib. Now, she does have security. I've never seen this nigga in my life before. But Howard shows up because he doesn't have a gun or a badge. That's the worst thing as a cop, not having a gun or a badge. He shows up and she's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Man, listen, I'm just gonna be real with you, Rock. Damn, you smell good. What's that is? Right, you smell good as a motherfucker. You know, I ain't no police officer, so you can go ahead and tell me what you got up on you." Rock said, "Howard, you know what it is. It's the same thing it was back when you was fucking with me back in the day." He said, "You lying." She said, "Why would I lie to you? What do you need, Howard?" He said, "So you telling me that's that?" One of the best smells ever.
No, I think she purdy.
You know Rock's house smelled good too. Oh my God. Let me get focused. All right. Howard shows up because he ain't got nothing to lose. Remember, Howard got his gun took. And he's pulling up like, "Listen, we got to blame this shit on Marvin." Now, if you were on my channel yesterday when we did Are We Ready? I told y'all what Marvin could have did. Not Marvin. God, I get Marvin, Howard, and Ronnie mixed up, man, because all these niggas is into some bullshit. I gave Howard the game plan. We'll talk about that when we get to his story. This ain't his story right now, so we on Rock side. So we really don't give a fuck what Howard talking about, because Howard is the police, and we say fuck the police. I'm talking about fuck the police coming straight from the underground like NWA, not fuck the police like Rock's been doing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? We switching up, but right now this is Rock stories. So we gotta get back topic. You know what I'm saying? Because we on the clock. Now Rock is like, "Man, what the fuck you want over here?" He's like, "Listen, I got away, man. Look, I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. The feds is after us." She said, "What you mean after us, nigga? You mean after you?" He said, "No, nigga, us. You and me, baby. You and me. You and me. Me and you. You and I and us. Whatever you want to say, it's us. You and me. Raquel Thomas, fucking Malcolm Howard." So she's listening. She's like, "God damn it, Howard. God damn it." So they're talking and shit's going down. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. We know that Kanan ends up getting kidnapped. Let me see, where the fuck is the next time we see Rock? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, while she's talking to Howard, they're trying to figure out exactly what the hell is going on. And Auntie Rock. Because remember last week, Howard said, "Fuck you and yours." She said, "Mine is yours, nigga." Well, Marvin and Juke, they show up. They're like, "Man, it's Kanan, man. Ronnie got him. Jukebox is like, "Man, we talking in front of this nigga. He police." He like, "Shit. I used to be." And Rock even says, "Nah, he ain't police no more. That nigga, he a sorry excuse for a man. You know how it is. He's a sorry excuse for a man." That nigga Marvin, hey, we don't give Marvin enough credit though. We be talking about Rock. This nigga Marvin be fly as hell though. This nigga Marvin do be fly. All right. Hey, yo, Rock. Kanan, they got him. They didn't kidnap him. So now we got to come up with a plan. So from here, we already went and talked to Snaps. Now, Rock got to show up. And Rock shows up. She's like, "Hey, listen, I want my son back." That nigga Snap said, "I can't confirm or deny what the hell's going on with your son. I don't know where he's at. I don't know who got him. But one thing I can say is, listen, if Ronnie has him, Ronnie has a little bounty. He has a little ransom note. He wants everything you took from him, and he wants U.S. currency." Now, if you didn't know, Putin was just talking about the U.S. dollar and the American dollar and how it's losing its value, but our money is worth like 7 times their money over there. The nigga can't even win a war against the Ukraine. Well, Snaps is saying that Ronnie, in exchange for Kanan, he wants 500 bands plus. When you hear 500 bands, you thinking, okay, that's it. This nigga want 500 bands plus your territory plus your connect, because you took that from him in order to get Kanan back. Now, we had Howard in there, and I'm going to be honest with you. What did y'all think when Howard started speaking up? What did y'all think when Howard started speaking up? You know, I'm here to be friendly until I can't be friendly anymore. You know what I was thinking?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Like, shut your bitch ass up, ex-cop. Like, no one's respecting this nigga Howard, bruh. Like, nigga, we in the streets, nigga. We don't give a fuck. This nigga talk about, I'm gonna be friendly until I feel like I don't need to be friendly. Man, shut your weak ass up, you non-police having badge ass nigga. You ain't got nothing on nobody, nigga. You the weakest link in here, nigga. We know you naked. We know that Captain Batiste then stripped your ass down from your badge, from your gun. We just want the boy. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. That's it. I wanted Rock to say, hey, nigga, shut up. Nigga, I'm talking to Snaps. Nigga, this is some street shit. Nigga, this ain't no goddamn police shit. You ain't even police. This nigga Howard just interrupted. I'm here. I'll be friendly until I can't. Shut the fuck up, Howard. Let Rock run this motherfucker. Let Rock quarterback this, nigga. You are offensive lineman, nigga. You don't have no say-so in the offense, nigga. When we tell you to pull, pull. When we tell you to block, block. And when we tell you to goddamn release, nigga, for the screen, release, nigga. You don't call no plays. This nigga talk about, I'm here to be friendly. You know I'm in the episode, right? Y'all know Mo is in the episode. I got paid for this episode. The finale, I got $250 to be an extra. I'm over in the corner. I'm looking like, who the fuck is this nigga? What is? I'm over here. I tap Snaps. It's off the screen. Like right now, they cut my scene out, but I'm tapping Snaps. Like, who the fuck is this police ass nigga? Any nigga that's bald headed coming in here to do a drug exchange, I'm thinking this nigga police off the top. I'm like, man, this nigga police. Who the fuck this is? Snaps. I'm here to be friendly until I feel like I don't need to be friendly. What does that even mean, nigga? Get this nigga up out of here. You know, people, everybody here looking at this nigga Howard like, y'all know this nigga? I don't know this nigga. I don't know this nigga. So we got 100. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Hey, what up? What up? We got 196 people in here. We about to hit 200. Hey, we got 120 likes and almost 200 people in here. Let's get that up to 150 so we can continue this rock story. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do love y'all. Like, to be honest with you, I talk my shit. I'm respectful to all y'all and I respect y'all. Support the channel. Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. I'm gonna put it in the chat. We got to finish this story up. But what do y'all think about this nigga Howard showing up? We ain't seen him talk to Kanan or do nothing for Kanan all season, and he show up. This nigga in here like this. Now I'm here to be friendly. But if any of you guys say anything that I don't agree with, I know I'm gonna turn it up in this bitch. Howard, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Rock is trying to get her fucking son back. And this nigga talking about being friendly. Nigga, you police. You police. Every nigga in here got a body on their name. This nigga in here talking about he here to be friendly. Nigga, you in here to frisk somebody. Nigga, you in here to lock a nigga up. Nigga, you police. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
As soon as I got my check, I was gone.
That's we trying to be gone. This nigga over here trying to get his pension, trying to be a good dad. Nigga, it's too late to get Father of the Year, nigga. We didn't already gave that award out. Father of the Year went to Marvin, nigga. You lost out. You ain't talked to Kanan. Oh, see, it's 10 episodes. You ain't talked to Kanan one time. It's over with for you, man. But Snaps and Pops, they talking about, look, we ain't got nothing. We just know that some money needs to be exchanged. Now, when they get outside, Rock is saying, listen, I ain't got that kind of money. I mean, I didn't know that they were going to go to Stefano. I know when we seen the pictures this week, I was trying to piece together what Stefano would be because he said, you wonder how much your son, I wonder, does your son know how much you love you? You love him? Sorry about that. I was just thinking maybe she's saying, hey, do you know where my son is if anything happened to him? You know what I mean? Because we did see the connection between Snap saying he knew who Stefano was. But so from there, we got to go to Stefano's house. Now, I don't know if y'all know or not. Hey, this nigga Stefano's house, this crazy. Stefano's house is different. Stefano's house is like if I went to sleep and had a dream and woke up and didn't have shit to my name and went back to sleep and had another dream and tried to figure out what I got to my name, this would be the house I got. This nigga Stefano's crib was different, y'all. Like, man, I'm talking marble floors. I'm talking this nigga Stefano is living large. Now, Rock shows up, and you know how that goes. You got to ask for some money. You get, hey, what's up? Can you support me? Can you loan me $1? Can a nigga borrow a pencil? You know what I mean? What is that from? Can a nigga borrow a pencil? What is that from? If you know, you know. Well, Rock says, listen, this is what we'll do. Damn, we done almost talked to. All right, I'm gonna speed this shit up because we done almost talked about an hour from Rock. All right, so Rock is like, look, we gotta borrow some money. He said, how much? She said 500, a half a ticket. He said, if I give you a half a ticket, how you gonna pay that half a ticket off? She said, well, listen, this is what we'll do. I'll put my house up for collateral and I'll put the South Side Mall up. Now, the South Side Plaza, the South Side Mall, we did our research on it. It's like 5 or 6 buildings together, but we do know that the salon needs a plumber. We don't know if she's actually called, and we do know that the plumber, I'm not the plumber, but the police, Buckley and Roland, they have been breaking the windows and vandalizing shit. So she's saying, listen, I'll put this up for collateral, and then I'll, I'll bring a little bit of money back with some interest. Now, Stefano, he's a real boss. And when she showed up, he did like any boss would do. It's unfortunate, but he said, I got a crush on you. So, all right, fuck it. I'll fuck with you. He said, I'll give you the money. So 500,000, I'm thinking plus interest. So maybe 650 back. We're going to need at least $650,000 back. So she gets the money. And now we know what happens. They show up to the warehouse. And when they get to the warehouse, this is one of the point out the goofy. Shout out to my brother Brillo. They had Lulu on top of the building. Remember, Lulu was a lookout. Lulu was at the very top trying to watch and make sure that nothing went down. You know what I'm saying? No one was going to get over on nobody. None of that. So he's up top and he's looking. Now, Rock and goddamn, what's his name? Marvin, they pull up. And she got a half a ticket. $500,000 in a duffel bag is heavy. But Howard tries to reach for it. She's like, nah, I'm gonna be the only one holding on this money. He's like, what do you think? I'm gonna steal this? He's like, nah, man, I don't trust anybody. So Rock ain't never trusted anybody. We know that she never trusted anybody because Kanan even said she doesn't trust anybody. But they go in here, they end up getting patted down. Now, we know that Ronnie ends up getting unalive, but Rock gets caught off guard because Kanan is actually the one that set this whole fake ass kidnapping up. So even Ronnie is like, yeah, man, Kanan, he was behind this. He want the money. I want the plug. So it's looking like it's a lose-lose for Rock. She's losing her son and she's losing the connect. So the only thing she has left is to tell Kanan to try to make him feel sorry for himself is, Kanan, you don't know what you're doing. But Kanan actually does know what he's doing. And he says, I do. And bow! We lost another brother. We lost another brother off some senseless crimes. We had an even exchange here. 500,000 in the connect. Kanan, he unalives a man that hasn't smiled in 9 episodes. Kanan takes him out. Then what does Rock do? She seizes the opportunity. Never miss a moment. Never, ever. She picks up Ronnie's gun, and that's a smart move. She picks up Ronnie's gun. Now Howard is looking like, man, would you look at this shit? Bow! Unalives this nigga. We had to get rid of Howard. Remember yesterday, I gave him the game plan. He needed to go tell on Marvin before doing all this extra shit, but he never got a chance to. Rock takes him out. So when they find these bodies, it's just gonna look like, hey, Howard was dealing with Ronnie. It was a drug exchange that went down. Niggas got shot. And from there, we got even more goofier because she took out Howard, he took out Ronnie, and this is just lazy writing of getting rid of niggas from the script. Then not Malcolm, Marvin just ran from the roof of the building. Marvin was on the roof of the building. He runs downstairs. These two niggas, one nigga runs in with a poo shiesty on. The other nigga runs in. They don't get no shots off. They come here. Hey, hands up. Marvin runs from the roof. We just seen this nigga Marvin on the roof. Look, Marvin is on the roof. We just seen Marvin on the roof. This is Marvin's last visual. This is Marvin's last visual. Marvin runs from off the top of the roof. He slides down the ladder. You know, you watching them old like karate movies. This nigga on the ladder. He slide down the ladder. Whee! He ain't climbing down like us regular folk. We climbing down the ladder. One step, one step, one step. This nigga Marvin, he got them goddamn cowboy boots on. He puts his boots on the side and he puts his hands on the side of the ladder. He slide down the ladder like he a fucking fireman. Whee! This nigga just pulls up in here, shoots two niggas in the back. Bow, bow. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here? Howard gets popped in the back of the noggin. Marvin comes in, he knocks off two people. So we got 4 bodies dropped. And I said, what the fuck? Okay, cool. We got a little bit of action. But I was wanting to look like an actual shootout because this shit was a little too far-fetched for me. This shit was a little too far-fetched. Okay, Kanan set it up. Boom. We take out Ronnie. Well, the other niggas need to come in and get the bucking. Like, and then we take out Howard. Like, let's say Howard picks up a gun. We start shooting at the two dudes. Like, give us a shootout or something. I'm like, what? This is the weakest ending ever. This shit was weak. This shit was whack. We can kill Howard, but make that shit in, like, all right, boom. We shoot Ronnie. Bow. These other two niggas run in. We got to start bucking. Bow, bow, bow. Rock picks up Ronnie's gun. Bow, bow, bow. We shooting at these niggas. Marvin finally comes down. We have a shootout. Bow, 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 bow. And then when all of it's said and done, this nigga Howard comes over talking about, man, that shit was crazy. Bow, shoot this nigga. Write that shit up. Make this shit exciting. This is the finale, man. We don't want no just taking the easy nigga out, taking another easy nigga out, and then taking 2 niggas out. Write this shit up. Give us some action. Give us some action, man. This shit was weak. We could have did so much with this. Have a shootout. Do something. The whole time. Y'all didn't even know what was going on. The whole time. I'm unique. Right now, I'm unique. What the fuck was that shit, man? This nigga just sitting in the back fucking hiding. Niggas is it's a fucking war zone out here. And this nigga just hiding in the back with brand new Timbs on. Get this. What the fuck, man? This nigga was in the back hiding. Oh man. And that's Rock's story, man. That's Rock's story. That's Rock's story, man. Man, that nigga Ronnie did creep up to this motherfucker, bro. Yeah, man, y'all ain't fooling me, man. That nigga Ronnie crept up there out of nowhere. Like, not Ronnie Unique, bro. I'm saying, like, It was a whole shoot. They could have had like, give us some action. That ending, they could have did so much more with that. Like, have a shootout and then let Howard think, okay, we made it. Cool. We got Kanan back. And then Pop Ronnie. I mean, like Pop Ronnie. Goddamn Ronnie. I'm mixing all these niggas up. There's so many niggas in this bitch. Shoot this nigga Howard. Let this nigga Howard think we just had a shootout. Like, man, Ronnie coming in here. Not Ronnie. God dog. All right, hold on. All right. Have Howard believe that they made it out of this mug. Boom. We just had a shootout. She picked up Ronnie's gun. They shooting at these dudes. It takes a minute for Marvin to come down off the roof. This nigga Marvin ran down off the roof and was right behind these two. Shot these two. Come on, man. After Kanan shot Ronnie, Kanan should have shot Ronnie. Those two dudes come in. They get to shooting. Rock got to pick up a gun. Maybe one of them get hit. Maybe Howard gets hit. Boom, Howard gets hit. Rock hides, she gets the gun. She starts shooting back. Marvin comes in. Marvin starts shooting. Rock kills one. Marvin kills one. They go over to Howard. They got the money. They got Kanan back. Howard is like, damn, shit, we got to get up out of here. And they don't let Howard get out of here, and they shoot Howard. But there should have been some more action instead of just, we shoot Ronnie, we shoot Howard. That's just my opinion, man. That's just me, man. Maybe I'm too hood, man. Maybe I'm too hood, man. Maybe I'm too hood. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, we good. We off the clock with Raquel. We got 215 people in here. All right, I'll see y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all showing that support tonight. Y'all showing the support tonight. Say we got to come on out. It's the finale, y'all. It's the finale. No, Kendall, it's not. Kendall, it's not. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to see body dropping. But come on, man. What did y'all think about? Let's be real. What did you think about this little scene here? Ronnie getting popped, Howard getting popped, and then just two dudes getting popped. Like, didn't y'all want a little bit more? Like, we could have cut out, if we would have cut out Lulu trying to unalive himself, that would have gave us more time for like a shootout scene here. Like, I'm not asking for much, y'all. You know, I don't ask for a lot. I'm just saying, let's maximize the 51 minutes that we got. We got 51 minutes, 48 minutes most of the time. Let's maximize it. We don't need to know that Lulu, like, just have Lulu crying in the room. You know what I mean? That would have been fine. We would have thought, okay, this nigga Lulu crying again. But give us some action. All right, cool. So we went, all right, we're gonna pick it up a little bit though, because we have been getting sidetracked. Then we had 2 hours. All right, so we got 3 hours left and we got like 5 characters. So we're gonna figure that out. We went Ronnie to Rock, Rock to Marvin. So we're gonna do Marvin's story, from Marvin to Juke. Well, Juke's story is short, Marvin's story is kind of short. Ronnie, Rock, Rock Marvin, Marvin Juke, Juke Kanan, Kanan famous, and then the Malcolm story. But we didn't already cover most of Malcolm's story, so we'll be all right. We good. We on the right path. My bad. Cool. But like my girl Kendall said, man, do me a solid, hit that like button, or you can support the channel. Cash App is pinned in the chat, but it is free to hit the like button. Is you hit the like button, or you can hit the, let me check the Cash App and see what we got. Let me see what we. Shout out to my girl Kendall for the 25 piece ski. Ooh, cute piece ski. Kalia, thank you. Thank you for the $20. All right. Ronnie to Rock, Rock to Marvin. All right, let's go to Marvin's story. Give me a second. You know I gotta give me some tunes in, y'all. Boom, dum, dum, dum. What up, y'all? My name is Modai J. We do this each and every Friday night, 2 p.m. Eastern to about 6 p.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We on that road to 50,000 subscribers. This is on the clock. And man, we talking Raising Kanan right now. This is the finale. Hit your like button, hit your subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. We got 200 people in here. Let's keep this thing going. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We got Marvin up next. All right, so we got Marvin on deck. Dead man walking. Dead man walking. All right. All right, here we go. The first time we see Marvin. All right, the first time we see Marvin is at the funeral. Am I tapped in with MovieBot? I reached out to MovieBot. We spoke like once or twice behind the scenes. I'm gonna try to go to London. I'm trying to get an interview with him. So we'll see what we can do from that. But the first time we see Marvin is at the funeral. Now, this funeral is for Gerald. Now, we don't know if there's a body or anything in there, but this is the funeral. Now, the feds have been after Marvin for a while, and Marvin's been kind of, saying, he's been ducking and dodging them. Gerald's been giving up information, but Gerald ain't gave up any information that's usable because Marvin hasn't really committed any crimes. He hasn't given Gerald any drugs. He hasn't given Gerald any money outside of, getting him out that jail. But he has been around them. Now, the feds have been trying to connect Marvin to Howard, Marvin to Sal Bosolini, Marvin to Bulletproof Records, Marvin to Crown, Marvin to Scrap. Well, they ain't really said much about Scrap, but they've been trying to link Marvin up to a lot of people. But the feds show up and they play a dirty game. If you ain't never had the feds at your door, if you ain't never had an interview with the feds, then you won't know what Marvin is going through. If you know me and you know my family history, then we've had our encounters with the federal agencies. We've had tracking devices placed on our vehicles. But if you want to know about that, there is a live on my channel from maybe 3 years ago where I went in depth. You can go on there, and there's also an ESPN interview where they interview my cousin about everything that happened. So until you know how the feds actually operate and how they hound you nonstop, you don't understand what Marvin is going through. But for Marvin, he's still supporting Gerald because the thing is, even though Gerald messed up his life, messed up his kid's life, he knew that Gerald was going through his vices. Sometimes we get in situations and positions that we can't really get out of because it takes control of our body. It takes control of our body and our vices. They start to acting up, and there's nothing you can do to come back from it. Corey said, who's your cousin? Look up ESPN, Unfortunate Son, Muhammad Abdul Qadir. Look him up. That's my cousin. That's who I went to Costa Rica with. And we ain't on no little rinky dink cases. Some big time shit that they got my uncle for. But the feds are here and they talking to Marvin. Hey, man, Gerald will still be alive. And right now what they're trying to do is make you feel guilty, make you feel bad for yourself. But Marvin is like, man, y'all ain't got nothing on me. Y'all leave me alone. Let me do my thing. I ain't said nothing. I ain't did nothing. Y'all trying to get me on some bullshit. And that's how they always try to do you. Marvin leaves here and he flips him off because at the end of the day, his daughter is about to go into CPS, the same thing. Well, not the same thing as Kanan, because Kanan is going to go to damn boys' school. But he flips him off and he gets the hell up out of here. So from there, Marvin is like, man, fuck. He goes straight to his lawyer. And he's like, man, fuck this, dog. Y'all know my lawyer, Cecil Williams. Y'all know my lawyer that I had on deck. So he's like, hey, man, what you got? What the feds got on me? The feds looking, what they got, I need to know right now. He's like, look, I don't know what you told their informant. I don't know who knows who, but Marvin, you got to tell me the truth, man. Marvin's like, tell you the truth, man. I told you I ain't did nothing. I don't know nothing. So Marvin is in here trying to get his goddamn lawyer to do his job. Now, when you start paying these lawyers, hey, do as I tell you. Do as I tell you, not as what you want. Now, you do got to use your, your professional discretion with everything that we do. But listen, go over there, ask the feds what they got on me. Make sure that I ain't, I ain't on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because when the feds come a knocking, the feds ain't knocking. They pulling kick doors. So Marvin's like, all right, bet. And we got Marvin eating here. Now he had a I don't know what Marvin is eating. What would y'all say that Marvin is eating in this scene here? Was it beef jerky? Pause on the beef. Or is it a Twizzler? We're gonna say this is a Twizzler. We're not gonna say Marvin is eating a beef jerky. Batmo said a Slim Jim. I don't know, man. I don't know, Batmo. I don't want to put Slim Jim by my dog's name, man. I'm gonna say it's a Twizzler, bro. I thought it was like beef jerky or something, but I don't want to put that next to my dog's name. Yeah, I just don't want to do that, man. I don't want to have to explain that in like 15, 20 years when people come back and we on Power Book 7, we on Power Book 17. We like, damn, man, what happened in Power Book 3? You remember? Oh shit. You remember in the lawyer's office? That nigga Marvin was eating the beef jerky. I ain't gonna be able to explain that on Power Book 17. So I'm just gonna say it's a Twizzler. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about the future. I believe the children are our future. You know what I mean? Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to explain that. Yeah, back in the day, niggas used to eat Slim Jims. Slim Jims, if you ate Slim Jims between the years of 1999 and 2026, then you are entitled for compensation. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that on my dog Marvin, man. I don't want to put that on my dog Marvin, man. I fuck with Marvin. Marvin is my second favorite character in the show. I can't put that on my dog, bro. We just gonna say it's a Twizzler, man. We just gonna say it's a Twizzler. You know, same thing. Licorice, same thing. I'm just saying, in the future, I won't be able to explain that. Like, y'all know I forget shit that happens tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna forget everything that we talked about in this live. They're like, damn, Mo, you was going crazy last night. I'm like, I don't remember none of that shit. I was drunk. But it's either here or there. A pretzel stick. All right, see, a pretzel stick, or well, I don't know. Sticks sound crazy too, so we'll just say Twizzler. If we say a pretzel stick, like, wait a minute, what do you mean stick, nigga? You know, niggas say pause for anything nowadays. You know, Cam and Mace, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. It is what it is over there. But we've been saying pause and all that shit on this shit since 2019, 2020 when I was doing recaps. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Matter of fact, hey, Cam, Mace, Holla at your boy. If you need someone to come on here and talk movies and TV with y'all, man, I got you. Man, I can talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got to get me out my damn contract over here, and then I got you. I'll be over there. Y'all give me. I'll come over there for what? I do 75,000 a year. 75,000 a year plus 10% on any sponsorship deals y'all get. I'll do that. I'm cool with that. I ain't a greedy nigga. I just need a little bit of money in the pocket. That's it. Let's get back to the show. All right. So his lawyer is trying to get information. If you got a good lawyer, they can actually have contacts over in the feds and they can get you the information you need. So Marvin leaves here because he knows that his lawyer is about to be on it. This is the same lawyer. This is the same guy that put him in the alcohol anger management class where he got linked up with Gerald. And I told y'all that this was paid for by Rock because at that moment, Rock was the big dog. But that's neither here or there. Y'all ain't trying to hear me connect the dots because once I start doing all of that, following the paperwork, following the paper trail and the paperwork, y'all call me a hater. So we ain't even gonna go down that trail today. But we know that that was paid for by Rock. That's neither here or there. Let's continue on. He got that information. Well, Marvin shows up to his sister crib. And the good thing is when we do this, we've already went over like the major points. But when we start giving it from Marvin's perspective, he's showing up and he's talking to his sister. Now, I had two sisters. And no matter what, neither when I talk to either one of my sisters, we've never argued like me and my brothers have. So I have two brothers. I have an older brother who's a year older than me, and I have a younger brother that's 3 years younger than me. All of us, we've had our arguments, but it's just brother arguments. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You argue and then you get back. You know, like at the end of the day, y'all end up watching movies at the end of the night, or y'all go out to eat. It's like y'all just put that shit behind you. Now, me and my sisters, we never had like any serious arguments, but I always wanted to make sure that my sisters were good, regardless. Like my sister Sharice, that I be calling on here, like she doing very well for herself. Her and her husband and her 3 kids, they live in a lavish life. They live in like 10 times better than what we lived as kids. So my nieces and nephews, they ain't got to worry about Unc buying nothing because their parents can buy everything. I ain't got that kind of money anyway. You already know how I'm buying it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what size you are. You getting a t-shirt, and you'll grow into it. But Rock is telling Marvin, listen, I know what's going on in the streets. You don't have to tell me about my son. And Marvin is saying, listen, trust me, your boy Kanan wouldn't do nothing like that. Now, Marvin isn't as close with Kanan as Lulu is. And that's just because there's an age difference. And Marvin was more of the enforcer, but Lulu didn't want nothing to do with the game. So Lulu is kind of a friend to Kanan, and Marvin is more of the uncle to Kanan. And that dynamic is cool. Like at this point, my nephews, I think my oldest nephew is 26. He'll be out here for his 27th birthday. So me and him, we like boys now. Of course, he's my nephew. I love him. I'm always gonna make sure he's straight. But we more like boys. So it's like when we talk about shit, if he needs anything, I got him because it's my nephew. But we talk to each other on a regular as like homeboys. You know what I mean? Because it's like he's an adult now. Same with my younger nephew. His little brother is like 2 years younger. So he's like 24, about to be 25. Now, I used to watch them when they were little. But when they were little, I had to play that uncle role to develop them into the men that they are today. So I had to make sure that they was always on the right path. But now it's like, hey man, you guys are men. If you need some advice, you need some financial advice, you need some financial assistance, let me know. I'm gonna make sure you straight because not saying I'm rich or anything, but I'm always gonna make sure that the family is straight. So that's the point where Marvin comes in. Marvin is still playing that uncle role. Lulu is playing more of that. Hey, Rock is both of our mothers and we're brothers. We're going through the same situation. And that's why we seen them drinking with each other. And you can sense that because they're going through the same thing. Rock trying to be in charge of them. Now, Rock tries to be in charge of Marvin, but Marvin is an adult. Marvin is the big brother. So he don't really go for all of that. He's going to listen to Rock because he knows that she has the resources to make sure that they are straight and they can survive, and he can actually be put in the game. Because remember, he was selling the leftover dope that Rock had. So he respects his sister, and he knows he made a mistake back in the day and in the whole Kenya situation. So Marvin respects her, and he knows where he places that. So you got to always look at that dynamic. But he's letting her know, hey, listen, I know, Rock, you can get kind of goddamn in your feelings, kind of get emotional, but trust me, Kanan ain't got nothing to do with this. Because at the end of the day, that's still his nephew and this is his sister. So he doesn't want there to be any tension between the two. So he's trying to be the goddamn medium saying, hey, listen, Kanan wouldn't do no shit like this. Whatever Ronnie got going on, I promise you, Kanan ain't got nothing to do with this. And Rock's like, man, don't tell me who my son's with, but I ain't going to war. And Marvin's like, I ain't trying to go to war, but she sends him off. She sends him off, and he has to go out there and do it. Now, this is some nervous shit. Unless you know you really like plugged in, Marvin shows up to Snaps and Pop's bar, and they in here talking. And that's one crazy thing. That's one crazy thing. Like, excuse me, I had this one woman I was messing with, and she should stay the night with me. And like, I be in there, I'm trying to get comfortable in the bed. She be in there sleeping. I'm like, God damn. But she slept in the middle of the bed. I ain't like that. I'm trying to think that my ex. No, my ex, she slept on her side of the bed. I slept on my side of the bed. That was all cool. But this one woman I was messing with, she used to sleep like in the center of the bed. And I'd be on the edge of the bed. And I used to be like, God damn, can you scoot over a little bit? You know, it's like, hey, I'm getting kind of close to the end. No homo, pause. But I'm like, hey, man, I'm feeling some wind on like my back. Like, I don't have enough covers over here. Like, you gotta understand there's two people in this bed, two adults. I ain't nothing but 6 foot, about 185. I'm a solid nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm a solid nigga. But goddamn, you only like 5'4". You need to scoot your ass over a little bit to the other side of the bed. Let me get some of this goddamn blanket, man. I'm over here. I'm feeling wind on my back, paws on the feeling it on my back. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, goddamn, scoot over a little bit. I'm over here trying to get comfortable. Like, let's scoot over a little bit. Just scoot the fuck over a little bit. Little wild ass legs be all everywhere. I'm waking up, legs open. I'm like, hey, man, it's hot as a motherfucker. You don't get this goddamn leg off of me. Little chicken wing, get that motherfucker off of me. So I know what Snaps is talking about right now, but this ain't Snap's story. I'm just trying to let y'all know, like, this is how it is. She in there comfortable. Hey, yo. Hey, I'm over here, eh? I'm staying tonight, man. You scoot your ass over with. You know what I'm saying? Waking up in the morning, arm on my face. I'm like, hey, man, you don't get your little ass on somewhere. But Marvin is in here. Marvin is in here sitting at the bar. Shit, I was trying to be romantic. That motherfucker was attacking me. I almost called the police. Had to call the police. This motherfucking foot in my mouth. Like, hey, bitch. I ain't call her that, but you know, I just had to over exaggerate for the show. Hey, bitch, you get that foot out my face. But Marvin is bold because Marvin pulls up and he says, where the hell is Ronnie Mathis? Now, contrary to popular belief, I'm not my brother's keeper. So Snaps is really on, you know, he on that pimp shit. Snaps remind me of me, just the older version. He's like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with where Ronnie is, and I don't keep track of him. But Marvin wants to know, man, show me where he is because shit's getting crazy. Y'all put a hit out on my sister, and it don't need to be that way. It don't need to be that way. Now, Snaps is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. When you're the mediator, you ain't really got nothing to do with this. So he's like, listen, I don't know where he's at, nor do I know what he's doing. But I see that him and Rock, they're both hotheads and they won't sit down with each other to negotiate because you got to bring the two that have differences together and see if you can mold those differences, or not mold those, weld those differences and make them come together right now. Boom, boom, boom. Over me. So Snaps tells Marvin, I don't know where he's at. And Marvin got to dip up out of here after that. Because it's like, all right, I'm not going to hang around. Now, Pops is a little freaky. Pops talking about if you use any more chocolate. I'm like, damn. Why? I think I'm an all right looking gentleman. But I ain't never had no women go crazy over a nigga like me. I told y'all, my mama used to tell me, when you get older, all the girls gonna want you. I don't want to call my mom a liar. I don't want to call. Trust me. I love my mom. I bring my mom on the channel. My mom and dad came over here for 6 weeks. I don't want to call my mom a liar. But my mama and her friends used to always tell me, oh, but the girls gonna go crazy over you when you get older. Ooh, Mo, they're gonna go crazy. Nigga, how much older? When I get 60? When is this crazy goddamn? I'm thinking when they talking about the girls gonna go crazy, I'm thinking this is a Bow Wow, like little Bow Wow. You just don't know how the girls are going crazy over Bow Wow. I'm thinking when I'm growing up, they gonna go crazy. Man, them women didn't give a fuck about me. I don't want to call my mom a liar, and I'm not gonna call my mom a liar on this live, but my mama lied to me. And her friends, to all you friends of my mama that said that, boy, you good. Where they at though? You lied to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return of the Mac once again. Yeah. They said, they're going to be all after you. Yeah, all right. They're going to be after me, all right. The fucking police going to be after me. They didn't tell me growing up that the police was going to be after me. They just said, oh, you'll get all the girls. Man, this is, Mom, this is excluding you. This is for everybody else. You lying piece of shits. Mom, this is excluding you. You lying piece of shits. All right, so the next time we see Marvin, we get up out of here. Then what the fuck? Snaps and pops. Oh, they show up to the crib. They tell what they do the negotiating. They show up to the house. Okay, they show up to the house. So it's really not much from Marvin for the rest of the episode, except for, excuse me, Marvin has one-liners from here. They show up in Jukebox is like, hey, they got Kanan. In Marvin seconds that he's like, yeah. They do got Kanan, bro. And they saying that it was Ronnie that did it. Rock, we got to make a move. Now, Rock, of course, she hears this and she's like, what the fuck? So now they got to head over to Snaps. Now, there's really, like I said, all of these segments are very, very small because all we have is the little one-liners. When they go over to Snap spot, he's in the background. He's not really saying much. We got Howard doing the, I'm here to be nice until I don't need it. Like, shut the fuck up, Howard. Plus, Marvin does know that Howard is Kanan's dad. Y'all know that, right? Marvin knows that Howard is Kanan's dad. Now, am I wrong? He's always drunk and coked up. Hey, Blunt, who you talking about? Me or Marvin? Or you talking about me or goddamn Lou? Who you mean is always drunk and coked up? What do you mean by drunk and coked up? I sippy sip a little bit, but we done switched over to Truly. I'm gonna grab me another Truly after this though, because we only had 2.5 hours, and we actually going faster than I thought we was. We got Ronnie, Rock, Marvin. Marvin's story is almost over. Juke, Kanan. That's pretty much it, to be honest with you. All right, so from here we got Marvin talked to Rock, told him about Kanan, and then from Kanan's story, negotiations, went over to Stefano's house. Oh, well, yeah. That's it for Marvin, except for when they go unalive Howard. Now Marvin was upstairs and he was watching. The shooting went down. Marvin came in and caught 2 bodies. Bang, bang. Let me go ahead and put those on the list for us because we forgot all about that. We got Ronnie. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 11 bodies in 10 episodes. All right, bet. All right, cool. All right, so that's Marvin's story. He caught 2 bodies. Now the only thing is, I was expecting to see. Did you guys want to see some Marvin talking to Jukebox any? Because they didn't have any interaction this episode. Even like I wanted to see them at least talk about what happened when she went to go talk to the feds. Are y'all cool with them not interacting? Because when I seen that, I was like, damn, they not even gonna mention her going to the feds. The feds trying to question her about her dad. Like, that could have been dealt with.